You know when you're scrolling through a daily vlog and you just get that little pang of jealousy? I mean, their mornings are perfect, their days are so exciting, and they're just always positive. It looks so real. But what if it's not? Today, we're going to peel back that shiny curtain on the world of daily vloggers. It all starts with what I call the vlogger illusion. See, there's this huge gap between the perfect life you see on your screen and the often super stressful, calculated reality that kicks in the second that camera turns off. And this, right here, just gets straight to the point. If you've ever found yourself wondering, how do they live such a flawless life? Well, the short answer is they don't. So let's pull back that curtain and see what's really happening. So how is this illusion even built in the first place? Well, it starts from the literal first second of their day. Let's break down exactly how that perfect day is staged for the camera. You know the scene. On camera, it's the super cheerful, "Good morning, guys." But off camera, oh, it's a totally different story. That one perfect, energetic greeting might have taken like 5 takes to get right. And the very first thing they do when they wake up? It's probably not meditating. It's anxiously grabbing their phone and stressing about the views on yesterday's video. And here's the big takeaway from that. That high-energy, positive vibe you see, it's not always real. You could say it's rented. It's like a performance, an emotional costume they put on for us, the audience, and then take right off as soon as the camera stops rolling. Okay, so the morning is staged. We got that. But what about the rest of the day, right? Let's take a look at how all those candid and spontaneous moments are actually very carefully put together. Think of it like a director's toolkit for creating reality. That big gasp of surprise you see, it could be a totally fake reaction they filmed way later. That casual chat in the coffee shop, yeah, it might be scripted. They'll even get their friends to repeat a funny line or do something over and over until it looks perfect for the camera. And oh, those thumbnails with the shocked faces, a lot of the time they shoot those in batches, completely separate from any real event. And this really is the core of it all. Let's be honest, a quiet, normal day isn't going to pull in millions of views, but manufactured drama, heightened emotions, perfectly timed natural moments, now that gets the clicks. It's a performance, all designed for maximum engagement. So now we know how they make the content. But the bigger question is, why? Well, this brings us to the manipulation playbook, a whole set of tactics designed specifically to hook you and keep you hooked. Let's walk through this playbook step by step. First, it always starts with a clickbait title, right? Something like, "I'm quitting," that just makes you have to click. Then comes emotional manipulation, trying to create this false sense of connection with you. You might see fake giveaways just to boost engagement numbers, a non-stop parade of exaggerated success to sell you a lifestyle, and of course, sponsored posts for products they probably don't even use themselves. This just lays out the brutal, simple truth of the whole transaction. While you're at home watching and maybe comparing your own life to their seemingly perfect one, they're earning money from your attention. It's a business model where the product they're selling is a carefully crafted illusion. But it's not just about fooling the audience. There's another, way more powerful force at play here. See, vloggers aren't just making videos for people anymore. They're making them for a machine. They're following the algorithm. And that pressure from the algorithm leads to a pretty specific set of behaviors. You see this complete obsession with analytics, views, watch time, you name it. They'll literally delete videos that don't perform well, erasing any hint of failure. And they will jump on every single trend, whether they're actually interested in it or not, simply because that's what the algorithm wants to see. So, really, the most crucial thing to understand here is that a lot of the time, the creative force behind a video isn't personal passion or a desire for authentic storytelling. Nope. It's a cold, hard, calculated decision based on what the platform's algorithm is most likely to promote. All right, so what do we do with all this? Should we just stop watching vlogs altogether? Not necessarily. The goal here isn't to just bash creators, but to arm ourselves with a more critical eye. And I want to be super clear about this. This is not about every single vlogger out there. Of course, there's genuine, authentic content being made. The key thing to remember is that even with the most real creators, you are only ever seeing the tiny tip of the iceberg. It's a curated sliver of a real, messy human life. And that brings us to what might be the most important takeaway of all, shifting your mindset. The secret is to enjoy these videos for what they are, entertainment. Think of it like a reality TV show. Enjoy it, but resist that powerful urge to use it as a measuring stick for your own life.
So I'll just leave you with this question. Now that you're armed with this knowledge about the staged mornings, the rehearsed moments, the pressure of the algorithm, the next time you watch a daily vlog, what are you going to see differently?